So it's important for you to have a platform that you and your client has everything all in one place where you can communicate back and forth. You can train them through the process, and you can give them everything that they need all in one spot. All the training that they need for before you get on a coaching call so that you can coach, and you can find everything all in one spot. Hey, business coaches and consultants, Wally here. Glad you're back. And listen, if you are growing your business coaching practice and you're adding new clients, or even if you have 1 client, 2 clients, 5 clients, 20 clients, I'm telling you, you absolutely must get away from the Google Drives, the multiple spreadsheets, emails back and forth, trying to find emails. You're trying to find emails. Your client's trying to find emails. You're constantly repeating yourself on certain things because you're doing a lot of teaching and you're trying to coach and you're consulting, and there's just so much information that has to go back and forth. So it's important for you to have a platform that you and your client has everything all in one place where you can communicate back and forth. You can train them through the process, and you can give them everything that they need all in one spot. All the training that they need for before you get on a coaching call so that you can coach, and you can find everything all in one spot. And what I'm showing you here, this is the resources page of the Profit Acceleration software that I use. And I used to use another platform. I used to use another platform for my one-on-one coaching. But what happened was I was not able to do group coaching. I wanted to do more coaching, but I didn't want to coach more one-on-one clients. I wanted to coach more business owner clients, and I wanted to do it in a group setting, but I couldn't use that other platform for group coaching. So we do have a group coaching platform down here, and specifically for group coaching built into the software that all of my clients will have access to with one login. Rather, I'm working with them one-on-one, and maybe I also have them in a group coaching program, or maybe I have them in flash coaching. I will be talking more about flash coaching and group coaching in other videos, but I can do it all from one spot. So I'm going to show you what this portal looks like. I've got the rest of these grayed out over here because these are actual clients, either current or past clients. This top client is the example client that I'm going to be using today. Now you can see here I've got upcoming appointments with my example client, and I've got another one with an example client the day after that. I just loaded these in here so that you can see when you log into your coaching portal, you can see what appointments you have coming up. Of course, they're probably on your schedule as well, as they should be. So let's go into this client's portal. And when you come into the portal, this is the client. Obviously, this is a picture of me, but I just put a picture here of for me, it would be the client's picture. This is Dominic's Bakery. You got their email address, which is one of my old email addresses, and some phone number. And you'd have other information in here. You would have you'd put in here, which assessment have you done for this particular client. So in this case, we'll use the Jumpstart 40. Obviously, there won't be this many strategies in there. There would just be 1, maybe 2. All right, and we're working on market dominating position this week. So we'd load that in there. We could have this mark them as a client, a prospect, a group coaching client, or a previous client, right, if you're no longer working with them. Then you come down through here and you go through these tabs, all of these tabs across the way over here. We're on current notes. So let's say today that we're starting a new session. So we would put in here under the notes, put our notes in here, and you can see I already have notes down here, so I'm not going to add more notes. But you'd put in here your biggest win since last session, your biggest challenge since last session, how are you going to correct that challenge? Any notes that you might have that you want to add here, and any notes that your business owner client has, you would want to add those notes in here as well. You can see our upcoming appointment is the 27th, and the URL would be the Zoom URL in my case, or maybe it's a phone number, something like that. I can send this report off to the client. Now, if you don't like the way that these are worded up here, these headlines, and you coach in a slightly different way, These are up here because this is best practice based on the hundreds of business coaches and consultants around the world who had contributed to this during the alpha and the beta phase of the software. But if you don't like it, then you can click on here and customize it, and you can customize each one of these. If you change it here, it's going to change it back on the other page. So you have the option to do that. We've got today's date. We can change the start date here if we want to change the date for whatever reason. And then we've got next coaching date is also listed here. So there's plenty of reminders, right? And these are all past notes that we had gone through and we had talked about. I can send this whole report over to the client. I can send it to their team. I can send it to my team so that all of us are on the same page and we all know what's going on. Then we've got the assessments. Based off of what we're doing over here on what example we're on, we've got the assessments here. And right now we're working on the general service example, and it's the market dominating position. So we'll click on this one, on this assessment, and that's the assessment that we had originally done. So I'll let that open up just a minute. That's the actual assessment that we had done, and you can go back to that each time that you're going to do the assessment. So now we'll go and get started on the work. We'll go to implementation. So we're on the market dominating position, and you can see we've completed 3 steps of the market dominating position, and we're currently working on brainstorming your MDP, market dominating position. But if you as the coach have either forgotten or need a refresher or have never done this particular strategy on any of these strategies that are listed here, it could be any one of them that we're working on. It looks just like this, and you've got this drop down menu, and it tells you step by step exactly what needs to happen. It also shows you, by the way, what the business owner client sees on their side. So you can close that up, and if you want, I would suggest that you look ahead on a couple strategies that are coming up so that you know what's coming up, because your clients are going to look ahead, right? And it's got checklists, it's got examples, it's got all kinds of stuff. And oh, by the way, this is the AI button that we've got AI integrated right here in the software as well. So now that we're working on the implementation schedule, we go to the metrics, and this is where it gets really fun, because this is where the client can see where they were at before, how we're improving and or not improving. This is where you lose or really engage your business owner client. This is where you keep them long term or you completely lose them, and rightfully so. If you're not getting them results, it should show, and you should know, and they should know. You got to give it some time. I tell all my clients, you got to give it 3-6 months, at least 6 months before a strategy really starts being visible. But here in some of these strategies, they can really make a big difference really quick. So you've got increased revenue and you've got increased profits. You've got increased leads and you've got increased conversions because you're coaching them and their team so that they're getting better conversions from the leads that they're getting, and you can see this. What's even better is they can see it. Then we can go over here to history. And on history, you can see all of the information that you've talked about over the past, however long that you've been coaching with this client. So this goes all the way back to 2002 and then up to recent, because like I said, this is an example that I've been using. Then you've got messages, all the messages that you have correspondence back and forth. You both will see. They can send you messages, you can send them messages. You've got up here, it says expected profit increase from implementation of these strategies within the assessment. So they keep watching this and trying to get closer to that, and you can see, they can see that you're going to exceed what you told them that you're going to help them increase. Now, let's go over to the client side. This is the client side. Now, this is a picture of me because this is an example, but they can see right when they log in from the schedule that they've got a meeting coming up, and they can join the meeting from here or from this link. They'll also be sent an email of a reminder with the link for the meeting there as well. So there's no excuse for them to miss the meeting, or at least tell you ahead of time. Now, next down here is group coaching. I don't have this client in a group coaching program. In follow-up videos, I will have this client in a coaching program, and you'll see all the group coaching sessions here that they can click on. They'll only be able to click on the group coaching sessions that they have access to, which is really cool because they're going to see what's coming up and what they don't have access to. And I promise you, they're going to want access to those trainings. Then you've got resources, And the resources are the same resources that are actually over here under assessment and files, resources that are being shared back and forth. Then you've got action steps, and the action steps correspond with what we're working on over here under implementation. You see we've got these 3 first strategies already done. You've got the one that they're working on. And they changed this, by the way. They changed this along with you. While you're on the call, on the coaching call, you make sure that you're synced up. So they come in here and they're going to look at this and they're going to see, okay, this is what me and my team have to do. They can download it, they can print it, they can email it to their team so that they can all work on it together or have a read ahead. And then when they're done with that, they just move it over here and they will be done. And then they can move this one over here, and that's the next strategy that they're working on. Pretty awesome. Absolutely love this, and your clients love it too. So under messages, you can see it's the same message that was over here. Under messages, the message that came back and forth. Under the metrics, they love watching this page. Absolutely love watching this page, especially when there's growth. When they can see the numbers and there's growth in both the revenue, the leads, which correspond with the revenue, it's absolutely so fun to watch, and they love commenting on it. It gets them super excited. They can put their notes here. They can put their profile down here, update their profile. Obviously, you change this, and like over here where I have their profile, I could have just changed it to this picture here, so it'd make more sense. But this picture would be the same picture. So they can add their date of birth, they can add their Facebook and all that stuff over here. And I like to have this because I like to go see what they're doing on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and their other social media platforms. I like to look at their website and all the other stuff that they have. Now this is really cool. This is really fun. They're going to wonder what this is, and when they click down here and they see that they can leave you a testimonial, and I always ask them for a testimonial, especially when they're super excited. I'm like, can you go just leave a testimonial? If I have them on video, I'm going to ask them to record a testimonial right here live and in person. You've probably seen some of my testimonials up on YouTube and my other social media platforms and on my marketing campaigns. I've got them all over the place. So they can click on here, they can give you your stars, they can put the comment in here, and they can submit that, and then that testimonial comes to you, and you can create give it to your team and create a really cool image out of it. You can take the video and post it and all that kind of stuff. Now, this is really fun. Would you like to offer Wally a referral? They can click on here. They can leave the name and email address and phone number of a referral. And I tell them about this, but I tell them, if you do leave a referral for me, please contact that referral and let them know why you gave them my name, gave me their name as a referral, so that they know who I am when I call. Then when they submit this, they have an opportunity to leave another referral and another referral and another referral. It's absolutely amazing. And then this reduces your need to go out and prospect, because you're going to start getting referrals from your clients that are extremely happy, that are watching the metrics, and they can literally, they can share this metrics, they can email this metrics to somebody, they can print it out, they can download it, and they can share this metrics with their colleagues. They can share it with people that they want to refer to you. You can use this for marketing. In fact, when you come back here on this homepage of the coaching portal, and you look on here and it shows top performing clients, you can see what the percentage of profits they're getting and the percentage of revenue that they're getting. You can use these as tools, marketing tools as well. So listen, that's the one-on-one coaching portal. You have everything all in one spot. Even if you're doing group coaching with them, you have group coaching in one spot, flash coaching, everything is here, making it so much easier for you to coach and consult, and making it easier on your business owner client to have everything all in one spot. And it's extremely impressive when you can have everything organized like this, because just like your business coach clients need organization, they want to see the organization in you before they hire you, which is why we do the assessment and then send them the report. So I hope this has been helpful to you. If you do not have access to this product, if you do not have access to this software, then get in touch with me one way or another. Leave a comment in this video, or go to the link that's in this video in the descriptions, so that you can Check it out for yourself and get more information. Keep watching these videos on this channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and I greatly appreciate your comments. Good, bad, or indifferent. I'll reply either way. I'll talk to you next time.